thank you. Girl, Skittles just text. I'm so proud of you. Don't let anything or anyone dim your light. You are beyond worthy and capable of all. Get ready for your best season yet. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I really appreciate it. It feels good to see people like pour into you as much as you pour into people. So like, yeah, that message touched my heart this morning just now. Finished up my consultation. So right now what I'm doing is typing up a recap. Let me see. I don't want to show y'all all my business. But yeah, I'm typing up a little recap email for my client that just left. We just created a whole brand. I got my client approved for $2,500 in personal credit. I'm sending her to my bank. Y'all know my favorite bank, which is Fidelity Bank for ladies in business. Make sure you get your Power account. Tell them I sent you. All right. What else did we do? We got her a 6 month. We got her approved to build some credit using this app called Ava. Ava offers 2 ways to build credit. One is 6 months, which is $54. It's basically $9 a month, but you can pay $54 and pay it out in total. Or you can pay $72 for the year and build credit with Ava. You'll see a point increase within a week on your credit score, as well as I got her $2,500 credit increase. I advised her to pay 70% of her credit card balance because she only has one card, y'all. She has one card. Her utilization was at like 80%. She has a couple of things on her credit that we're working on that I'm going to get taken off, some negative items deleted from her credit. But not only am I deleting those negative items off her credit, I'm building her personal credit as well. So we're working on that. She also has homework. So we came up with her business name, but I ain't even gonna tell y'all what type of business she building. But I got her, we literally brainstormed. I still brainstorm old school. Like the circle in the middle, draw all the lines. Yes, we literally like brainstormed on that. We did that. So I'm sending her to the bank, open up her Fidelity account. Then I'm going to create her business plan with her, not for her. We're going to do the business plan together. So meaning coming up with a mission, coming up with a vision, coming up with who her target audience is, how much her price point should be, how much inventory she needs to buy for the launch, because we're not just busting out saying, oh, I'm selling this. We need an actual launch for a business, right? So all of that is in play. And then, what else we have going on for her? Oh, we building up business credit. So she have a whole proposal that I'm literally sitting here typing up for her right now. Yes, that's what's going on. But y'all feel free to ask me any questions. And I know I'm gonna go back over what I talked about last Friday, because somebody told me that my YouTube video was messing up a little bit. So we go back. And it was 10 things that's keeping your sales down right now. Okay? So number 1, you have to make sure that you focus on a core problem. What problem is your business solving? So we need to ask ourselves that first before we even get into business. What problem is my business solving? For me, of course, y'all know one of my businesses is Carter Capital. One of my most successful businesses is Carter Capital. So Carter Capital helps business owners and individuals create 6-figure lifestyles. We are the only 24-hour wealth development firm and institute. So that's why we came up with these wealth status loading t-shirts, because your wealth status is always loading. It could always get better, right? We don't want our financial situation to get worse. So keeping that in mind, we need to know what problem is our business solving. The first problem is the first reason you're not getting sales, and I'm just going back, recapping of what I did last Friday, and then I'm going to come into what y'all want me to answer for this Friday. So if you have questions, Drop your questions in the question box. Make sure y'all share this live with any business owners that you may know. All right, the first one is you're not educating your audience. Like I'm doing right now, taking time on my day in between clients. I have one more appointment today, and I'm educating you all on how to structure your business and make sure that you're educating your audience. You guys are my audience. You guys are my potential clients. So let's say you were coming into my office today, right? How would I help you? Okay, let's see. So the first thing first, when you check in at my office, you check in on this iPad. I don't know if y'all can see the iPad. Let me put it closer. So first things first, when you check in on the iPad. The iPad is going to ask you your name, your first name, your last name, your phone number, your email. It's going to ask you what type of appointment you're coming in for. So that means, are you coming in for a tax prep appointment, credit repair, business credit, business consultation, or you just want to enroll in a course, or you're interested in mentorship. You choose from the drop-down menu what you're coming in for, and then you choose who your professional is going to be. So whether it's me or a member of my staff, you choose it. You hit submit, a member of the team is alerted. We come up, we guide you to whoever office that you need to go to. Once that's done, we look up, what you put in on check-in, and then once we check you in, we get started on servicing you. Right? So that's my process. I'm just educating you on what my process is here at Carter Capital, right? So once that's done, we check you in, we have our discussion, meaning if I need to ask you questions, those questions will get asked, and then I'm going to take notes. So those notes are for me to send you a follow-up email. Once I send you a follow-up email and proposal, you decide, hey, is this the program for me? Do I have the funds to invest in something like this right now? Or, hey, we get started today, you pay, and, we enroll you, onboard you, and we go from there. After that, depending on what service it is, some services you pay after, some services you pay at the time of service, right? Or if it's a product, of course, you buy the product, we bag it up, and we, try to get you to do a review for us, and then we send you on your way. The second thing is you aren't the second reason you aren't getting sales in your business is because you are not working your DMs. That means talking back to your clients in their DMs. That means sending them if you're live, that means sending them your live. So like right now, I'm going to hit this arrow and I'm sending a few people my live, right? So that's going to make them hop on and join my live and see what I'm talking about today. Make sense? They're going to come on, they're going to come support me. And of course, the end goal is for me to get a sale. Right? And normally whenever I go live, I get sales, or I even get inquiries of people saying, oh, I need to come see you, or I need to book a consultation, or how do I book a consultation? Can you send me the link? Right? Just like last night, I went live. I think it was last night. Whenever we had the vision board party, I went live. That was the night before last. So then I went live, and it was like, oh my God, I can't believe I missed the vision board party. And so now that made them say, you know what? I do need a consultation with you. I like what you're talking about. I like what you're about. I like how you help your audience. The third thing, what's up, Karita? All right. The third reason why you're not getting sales in your business is you are talking to everyone instead of your specific target audience. For example, my specific target audience is business owners or individuals that want to develop a different relationship with money. Meaning, what do I mean by a different relationship with money, right? Meaning, recently I'm going hard on the lives today. No, my client had came in, so I had to cut it short, but I just was sending out her recap email. Girl, listen, in just that short period of time, I got her approved for $2,500 in credit. I told her to go pay 70% off her one credit card that she had. She never even knew that she could get more credit. She left out of here with $2,500 in credit. She also left out of here. She paid up. I created her Ava account. She spent $54 and got a 6-month history on Ava. If y'all need that, please shoot me a DM. I'ma send you the link so you could get that done today. If you got $54, boom, you gonna boost your credit up today using that play. All right, so that was 2 things. The third thing is she on her way to the bank right now. I called Anthony and said, Anthony, I got a client for you. She's on her way. I've just printed out her EIN and her LLC. She's on her way to come get her a new Fidelity Power account, right? So those are 3 things. That's just 3 things that we did. Her next appointment with me is in 2 weeks. And we're going to create an entire business plan so that she can go back to the bank, back to Anthony, and say, Anthony, I need a business line of credit. And I also need a business credit card because we about to boost this credit score up so good that they're going to have no choice but to fund her. That's neither here nor there. I'm just telling y'all what I just did for one of my clients that just left. That's why I had to hop off live earlier. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting on my next client to come in, all right? You are talking to everybody instead of just talking to your target audience. Again, my target audience is business owners. All right, so I mentor business owners personally and professionally to help them develop a better relationship with money, understanding business, understanding brand, and not just keep quote unquote rebranding or not just keep dumping and funneling money into things that make no sense for them. All right. Know your target audience is. We came up with her entire target audience to date while we were sitting here before she even built the brand. So she knows who she's going to be talking to. I came up with a campaign concept already for her. I already know what system she needs to put in place. I already know what type of website she needs to, what platform she needs to host her website on. I already know all of these things as soon as she told me what it was that she wanted to do. All right. So make sure you're talking specifically to your target audience and stop trying to talk to everybody. This is why everybody comes to me, because they know I know what I'm talking about. All right, I haven't just jumped in the game saying, oh, I'm a business owner and I own all of these businesses. No, I've been doing it. I've been doing it, successful in doing it across several different industries. And so that's what I want to continue to help you guys do. So number 4, you aren't showing your face. I'm on live. Like Karita just said, I'm going hard on the lives. I haven't been live. I've been working a lot behind the scenes. And then life was life. Can I be transparent? Can I be real? Life was life. And so I was traveling. I was doing a lot of stuff that I wanted to do and not doing what I was supposed to be doing in business. I still had, enrolled and onboarded new mentees. However, I needed to do some things for myself. And now I'm getting back in the game. Again, y'all know September 1st. Y'all said it all yesterday. Tomorrow, which is today. A lot of things are happening. We just got our Potent Pleasures orders out and delivered. We are live on Uber Eats again. So those orders are being made and delivered all around the city. As well as today is the first day to put your deposits into going with us to Toronto, as well as going with us to Trinidad. So those things are happening, and today is open enrollment for mentorship. So number 4, no live stream presence. I'm giving y'all my live stream presence right now, right? Y'all have the opportunity to ask me questions. If you're confused about business, if you're confused about taxes, if you're confused about credit, if people telling you to do certain things with credit and it's not working for you, you on the right live. So you can ask those questions. Drop it in the chat or put it in the question box and I'll answer it here live as long as I'm still on here. Number 5, you don't have a real concept. Like, what is your concept to your page? A lot of times we just start businesses or we start doing things that we like to do, or we posting stuff that we feel like our audience want to see. But is that the real concept that needs to be posted on your page, right? Of course, everybody knows I'm a mom, I'm a wife. That don't mean me posting my kids and my husband and what we got going on and what we doing all day is not going to give me sales. However, me posting a nice, clean graphic or a picture of myself with a detailed, specific caption with a call to action in the comments is able to help me educate my audience. 1, put my call to action in there, so let them know what to do, let y'all know how to click and buy and purchase and support me, right? Or it also allows you to get a chance to get to know me without me always being salesy, saying, oh, buy this, do this, or go here, click the link in my bio. You don't hardly hear me say click the link in my bio, or go here, or follow me here, or do this. You don't hear me saying that, right? Because I have a natural sense of getting the sale completed without having to do all of that. All right, so the concept to your page makes it easier for people to visually remember. And I'm going off my YouTube video if y'all didn't No, so this is not notes. I'm just going off recapping what I talked about last week. The concept of your page is what makes it easier to visually remember your page, and it makes your audience want to show up consistently to see your content, right? This is what brings y'all back to my lives, because something you heard on my last live, or somebody shared it to you, or something you heard me speak about in person or on a webinar or whatever made you say, you know what, I want to follow this person. She gives value and I appreciate what she does, right? So that's my concept of my page. Make sense? Let me know if I'm making sense, because y'all are real quiet. If you get quiet, I'm going to get off. I'm letting y'all know that now. I don't play the quiet game. I need to see some energy in the comments. Give me some fire. Give me some hand claps. Let me know if you shared it to your fellow business partner. Let me know if you still with me. All right? And then number 6. I'm on number 6, so we only have 4 more. You don't have anything for free, meaning a lead magnet. People call this a lead magnet. And I'm not saying something for free has to be real big. Something free could be a checklist, right? So I get people to sign up for my email list and they get a free checklist, a free tax checklist. This can vary whether you're getting a personal checklist for taxes or a business checklist for taxes, because those two are quite different. I don't need the same things from you business-wise that I need from you personally. However, I do need some documents from you, whether it's business or personal. The average stuff that I tell you. Make sure you're bringing in your ID, your social security cards for you and your dependents. Making sure you just let me know if I see. All right, Karita, I see you, Karita. Karita says it's making sense. It's making sense. It's giving. How are you capturing their emails? How are you getting this data from them? Yeah, analytics is cool, but if you know that you're talking to people that are 32 to 35, mostly men and women, that live in Atlanta, Houston, and New Orleans, but you don't have any email address on them, any phone number to send them a blast text about your new product or service that you're launching, you don't have any opportunity to nurture or send them any emails back and let them know what campaigns you got coming out for Black Friday, what offers you have going on for this month. This is a new month. One thing we know on the first of the month is people get money on the first of the month, right or wrong, right? So even though they have to spend money on the first of the month, there's also what's up, best friend? That's my best friend Ashley, y'all. If y'all need a realtor, make sure y'all go get her. She's licensed in Louisiana and Georgia. Don't play with it. So if you're looking for a residential or commercial property, y'all hit up Ashley. If you need some systems in your life, y'all hit up Karita. Y'all know we the dream team over here. We locked in. So whatever you need, we got it in-house. Whatever you need, we got it in-house. You ain't got to look no further when you come over here. Anywho, I'm getting off track. But y'all know I love to see my girls win. But make sure you have a proper lead magnet. So like I just said, it could be a 1-pager, a checklist. That can be automated. So as soon as somebody gives you their name, email, and phone number, those 3 key pieces of data, you can send them that lead magnet and you can categorize them. So let's say somebody signed up for you. I'm going to give you an example. I just had a brunch on Saturday. So if they signed up for my lead magnet on Saturday, they're going to categorize as brunch, because they came to the business brunch with the tea. So they automatically are categorized as that, so I know this is where I met them at. And I can talk to them in a specific language of, I know these are business owners because they came to the business brunch, or either they're potential business owners, so I can give them business tips, I can give them business freebies. If I know I'm going to have a grant list, I can give them a grant list to say, hey, check this out, see if you qualify for this grant. I set up that and specifically showed them how to fill out a grant. We have a grants playbook that literally lets you map out turn by turn what you need to how you need to answer the questions on grant list. Making sure that you put and call you after this live. Okay, cool. I'm gonna call you. I ain't gonna be too long. You know what Pastor say, ain't gotta be long to be strong. I ain't gonna be long. I'm almost finished anyway, right? And so we stay here. And we went through specific grants. If you need grants, you don't have to wait on nobody to send you a grant list. You don't have to pay for grant lists. You can go on helloalice.com. Somebody type that in for me, helloalice.com. And they send you grant lists outside of what I send my clients and mentees every single month. And every time they get a new grant, it's up there. And then number 7, y'all, they don't feel like they know you. You're not relatable. When you do come on, you coming on live saying, I'm waiting on a few more people to come on here, and here's such and such, and now we gotta watch 10 minutes a day before we even get into the live. No. If you notice, most of the influencers now are coming on telling you exactly what it is that they're coming on for. They're getting straight into it, because if they need to save this live, they don't want to have to cut 10 minutes out the live of saying, I'm waiting on a few more people. We shut a live, y'all. Comment done. Nobody want to hear all that. I'm logging off if I got to hear that for 10 minutes. Like, I'm going to come back when the other 10 people that you're waiting on come on the live. That's neither here nor there. But you got to be relatable. Y'all know y'all come on here because I give real game. And not only that, I'm relatable. Like, I don't have to talk in a certain language or speak a certain way for you to understand me. I like to break stuff down in layman's terms. I don't care if it's 2 people or 2,000 people. I'm going to teach the same every time, all the way across the board. So make sure people feel like they know you. Not saying that you have to give them a specific level of access to you, but just make sure that they feel like you're relatable and they feel like they know you. Right? And that makes people feel like, you know what? I'm comfortable giving you my money. I don't feel like I'm going to get scammed after I pay you this amount of money, no matter if it's significant or insignificant amount of money that you require them to pay you. All right, let me know if we still in. What's up, Amari? Number 8, you don't have your system set up. I just told y'all who the systems queen is. If you're listening, drop her name in the comments. Y'all know who the systems queen is none other than the Karita Cloud. Y'all make sure you need a system that you go to Karita. I done gave y'all the plug 3 times. If you need a system and you still on this live and you ain't got a system, and you come back on my next live and you ain't got a system, I don't want to hear no, I'm coming to see you. I got to come see you. I need to find a system. I told you the system. I told you. I gave it to you. I gave you that one for free. She ain't free, but I gave you that for free. I gave you the plug for free. All right. Number 9, you haven't asked your client for the sale. Like I just told y'all, when I post a specific picture, I'm asking them for the sale. I'm putting my call to action in the comments. That's my bottom line. Go to www.drinkermcarter.com or go to CarterCapitalPLLC.com or download our mobile app or shop now, buy now, order now. Make sense? That's my call to action. If you're traveling with us now, book now. Don't wait. I'm making you run now, walk to go get your debit card. Some of us know our debit cards by heart, but that's neither here nor there either. Some of us know our debit cards by heart. All right. And number 10, you are inconsistent with your mailing list. What I just told y'all, my client just left out of here not even 10-15 minutes ago. Her email is already prepped and ready. I am proofreading it right now. I'm proofreading it. First thing in my email, now I'm finished with my 10 tips that I gave y'all last week. Y'all supposed to call that last week. I just did a recap because somebody said my video was messed up. So definitely did a recap for y'all. Y'all got it? Hope you got it. It's 1 through 10. If you didn't get it, go back and watch the replay from the beginning. I'm not going back over it. 10 things that's keeping you from getting a sale. So now, I just had a client meeting, right? I had 2 client meetings. I'm waiting on my next one. This is the thing. I'm sending her a follow-up email right now going over everything that we just discussed. So not only is it fresh in her mind, she's going to have it to go back and reference in her email. Okay, so she can hold me accountable and I can also hold her accountable. From our first meeting, we have this full email of plain text of what we discussed, what's expected from her end and my end. She knows she has homework. She knows I expect her to go pay that Navy Federal credit card bill. She knows that next time she comes in, the first thing I'm going to do is say, pull up your credit so I can see it. Okay, we're going to look at the things that I got her approved for, including that new $2,500 limit. We're going to look, I told her to break down her car note payments. Her car note is like $400. I said, so pay $200 every 2 weeks. I know you got the money. I know that's not a problem. The money ain't an issue for you. I know that. Pay it every 2 weeks. One reason is because you get that extra payment in. It's the same amount, but you're getting that extra payment in. So that's going to, look into your creditor, like, oh, you got an extra payment in. And even if you pay over, that's going to that's going to help you pay your car off faster. And her note is not even, her tab on her car is not even high. She like $16,000, $17,000. I'm about to get her to pay that card off because I know how much money she makes. This client already makes between $4,000 to $7,000 a week. We about to turn her up. So 1 week, I'm about to take that 1 week income and get her a $5,000 limit at Navy Federal. Next time she come, I couldn't give her that play today because already she has an account with Navy Federal and it was over the limit. So I had to give her 2 other plays for her to walk out of here with some credit in her pocket. I had to give her some other plays to stop using cash every time. You can use cash, but let's go deposit that cash into your business bank account that she's on her way to the bank to go open up right now. We had to update her LLC that she hadn't had in compliance for 2 years. So it was different things that we worked on today that was hands-on in the consultation phase that we're going to work on, in the proposal. All right, so back to my email. This is my follow-up. She left out of here. She paid her invoice, and I said, okay, so everything we just talked about, we discussed it. I broke it down for her. I'm like, well, this is what phase you're at. This is what we're going at next. This is our next meeting. Expect to be here at least 3 hours for our next meeting. You're going to leave that meeting with a business plan. You're going to take that business plan and go back to the bank. Make sense? What about trade line? What about trade line? That's not a question. What's your question? All right, so for my email sequence, I'm sending her an email, following up, letting her know everything that we just talked about in our consultation. Where she's going next, we got the name of the brand, we got where we're going to get our inventory from, how much inventory she needs for the launch, when we're going to launch, we got the commercial idea. All of this came through just from a brainstorm. And I told y'all I'm old school. It's kind of blurry around. I need y'all to see all her ideas, but I brainstormed a circle with the lines. I'm old school. Literally a blank sheet of paper out of my printer, and we brainstormed. She came in here. She did not know what she wanted to do, but she left out here with a whole brand idea and homework to go do. You got to participate in your own success. I'm not going to give you a vision for yourself. I can't give you my eyes, but I can take what your eyes saying or what your brain is saying and put it into a light bulb and say, okay, this is what you need to do, and this is how you develop that brand, and this is how you work on that business. Let me know if it's making sense. Y'all real quiet. Y'all real quiet. I feel like somebody gotta buy me lunch right now. Oh yeah, real old school. Gonna break it down. Can't wait to get in a meeting with you later on. Can't wait. Gonna roll you out. Okay, somebody said, what about trade lines? What about the trade lines? I'm trying to get what your question is. So the first thing I did was thank her for her time, thank her for her meeting. And then I talked about what our specific consultation was about her brand that she's building. And then I broke down what the key takeaways and the next steps are going to be. Okay, I see y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all talking back. I love it. All right, y'all got me. So keep talking back. You're going to have me for another 5 minutes. All right. So I talked about where we're going from here, which is brand development. That is where everybody skips over, brand development. Meaning, what is the mission behind this business? She already knows the mission behind her business. She didn't even know it, but it was sentimental value because it had something to do with her brother that is now deceased. So that's her story behind her brand. So coming up with the mission, the vision, the brand story, the tone, the text that she needs, the logo that she needs. I gave her like classic brands to reference. I gave her 2 competitors to go look up already. Like she have real homework to go do before she comes back to me. And if you don't do your homework, we have nothing to talk about. Make sense? And that's where I'm at with it. Like, that's how I roll. I cannot move on to the next step because you're holding yourself up. So I cannot have my wheels turning and I'm doing all this work and research for you and your brand. And you say, oh, girl, I didn't even do my homework. F. That's when I'm going to pull out my red pen and give you an F. I'd rather you come to me with something incomplete and we complete it together versus you do nothing and you still expect me to do the work. We're not doing that. I don't do that. I don't operate like that. That's why I always tell people when you want to work with me, make sure that you're ready. So the first phase is brand development. All of this is in the email. I'm going strictly from my email, y'all. Let me show y'all what I was showing y'all, her name and stuff. Let me see. Flip the camera. All right, so what I was showing y'all her name, but this is where we're going with it. Brand development. We're doing some market research. We're going to do production sourcing. We're doing a marketing strategy. Of course, we're doing a business and financial plan for her. We're doing a business and personal credit revamp on her as well. So all of that is in her proposal. That's what we're getting done. Make sense? So she is leaving with a full package. And she came in for a business consultation. Most people book the business consultation when they just don't know what to do or don't have an idea of how to do it. And that's when I give you the proposal of what else I can help you with. And guess what? I have a team. So it's not just all on me. I have a team to come and help me to execute this plan for this person. So she has a team working behind the scenes for her. I have a team at the bank that's working on building her up right now. Makes sense? So her entire proposal is already done. I'm just proofreading, making sure I got everything in, making sure I add her homework in so she can be held accountable. Yes, I sent you your homework on September 1st. You got 13 days to get this done. And she's going out of town next week. So that's why she has a little bit more time. But she would have been back in this seat on next Thursday because I meet on Thursdays. I'm off on Fridays. All right, so when you're working with somebody or you deciding to work with somebody, make sure that they can give you concise instructions. Make sure that you can hold them accountable. Make sure they have proven results. I have proven results. I have helped people write books, start boutiques, start tax companies, start credit companies, like you name it. You want to start a restaurant? I can help you with that. I've been there, done that. So that's what it's about. My mentorship is about personal and professional development. Enrollment has started. It's only $49. Let me see how much is $49. It's probably less than $2 a day for $49. $49 divided by 30 days is $1.63 a day. If you can't pay me $1.63 a day, shame on you. $1.63 per day to be mentored by me. A 10-year expert in business. I've been an entrepreneur full-time for 5 years, but I've been an entrepreneur for 10 years. And if we want to really dive deep into it, I was braiding hair when I was in high school. I graduated high school in 2006. So if we really want to talk about entrepreneurship, I've been an entrepreneur since I was braiding hair in high school. I used to braid the boys and the girls' hair. What you need? If you know, you know. If you know me, know. Selling brownies and all that at school. Selling brownies and all that at the talent shows. Been. Before business was established. Alright? So, anybody have any questions before I log off? My next client come in 15 minutes. I need a freezer. Any questions? Somebody just said, what about trade lines? But they didn't ask the question, so I don't know how she want me to answer that. Anybody else? Any questions? Karita said, have you on the off on Fridays. So ways to work with me, of course, group mentorship. One-on-one mentorship is an application process. That's a 5-figure program. So if you are interested in one-on-one, you have to apply and be accepted. If you are interested in group mentorship, $1.63 a day gets you in the group mentorship. It's $49 a month. Go ahead and tap in. Click the link in my bio. It's the first link. And I'll be happy to help you build your brand. Me and Ashley work together. We done build multiple brands together. Me and Karita work together. We done build multiple brands together. That we still currently operating. That we don't even mention. That we don't even talk about. I don't even post my Airbnbs no more. That don't mean I still don't have them. Me and Cheryl work together. She's one of my affiliates. She always referring people. She has a consulting company. Like, it's up to you. What you want to do in your business. Multiple. Period. All right, I don't see no questions. That means y'all know it all. I'm good. Y'all good. So I'm about to hit send on this email. Y'all saw the email. Look real good, huh? Don't play with you. Ain't no assistant did that. I did that. That was all me. Okay. Alright, I gave y'all a whole extra 5 minutes and no questions came up. So I'm going to end the live here. I'm going to leave it up for y'all. Oh yeah, we hiring sales consultants. me and Karita are hiring sales consultants. My sales consultants are for my software company. So if you are a pro at sales, I need pros. I don't need nobody that's just gonna make cold calls or fake like they got sales down pat. I need somebody that's going to implement. I don't want to be the person, like I was saying earlier, going to acquire the business, nurturing the business, coming in and having to work the business. I don't want to be the person that has to do all of that. That's why I built a company. That's why I built a brand, so that I can bring in experts in those fields and I can just go out and acquire the clients. What's up, Mimi? Mimi is becoming a serial entrepreneur as well. She came to the brunch. So guess what? We working over here. Q4 should already be done. Q4 should already be planned. You should be looking at 2024. We did our 2024 vision board already. That's what we at mentally. Everybody that's around me already in 2024. We not even 2023 is over. I'm about to take off. This is your last opportunity to work with me this year. You cannot say, oh, when I get paid, oh, I'm gonna wait till this, oh, when my man send me $40, oh, when. Guess what? This is your last opportunity to work with me this year. So if you miss this opportunity, catch me next year. And the price probably gonna be higher. I'm more than sure it's gonna be higher. Oh, y'all, I got an announcement for y'all. For my Carter Capital people, I got an announcement for y'all. All Carter Capital clients, new and returning, we are offering flat rate pricing next year. So in the past we've been doing form-based for a couple of years. However, due to the status of the economy, form-based clients, W-2 clients, if you have a W-2, your fee is going to be a flat $400. $400 for 2024 tax season. $400. That's my starting rate. Business clients, your rate is starting at $700. So that means if you have a 1099, or if you have retirement, or if you have a small business, Schedule C, starting at $700. So I'm doing flat rate pricing next year. I'm trying it out. Hopefully y'all like that. My fees are much less. I know like this year I was charging like $1,000. So even if you had a W-2, you probably paid about $900 roughly. But this year, thank you. So next year I wanted to make some changes for y'all and also just help y'all out. I know y'all been going through a lot financially this year. So starting at $400 for individuals, and for businesses starting at $700. So definitely make sure y'all tap in, make sure y'all refer people. Y'all get $50 per every person that you refer. Right? So you not only coming here, becoming a client, getting educated, understanding your taxes, you making money off just telling somebody, go to my tax lady. Go to my tax company, they got me right. They got my taxes right, they was able to help me get my credit right, they was help. And all our tax clients automatically get free credit repair. All you have to do is pay their monitoring fee. That's it. You file your taxes here, you automatically get free credit repair. Your monitoring fee is like $25 a month, either to Smart IQ or Identity IQ. So you can cancel Experian and take that $25 and put it to Identity IQ, which is more accurate and it integrates with our credit system. Thank y'all. I like that. See? I don't do it for the gram, I do it for the fam. And my clients are my family. Alright, so anybody that's switching over, we used to do matching prices. Like, it's so many different ways that you can run it in the tax business. And I'm giving you plays if you're listening. I know some tax pros are on here. But you can do match pricing, meaning bring me your last year tax return, and I'm going to either meet or beat the price that the last person charged you. But now we're doing flat rate, so nobody is doing that. But since they're going to hit on my live, you're going to hear them saying they do flat rate. They're going to try to undercut me. But you want to be the best, you got to follow with the best. And y'all know I'm the best woman in financial services, established since 2021. Okay? I got trophies and all the accolades and all that magazine printouts to prove that. I got the reviews to prove that. What's up? So you can't beat me. Can't beat me. What's up? I'm back in my bag, y'all. Y'all think it's a game? Y'all gonna see me every single day. this year. Y'all gonna see me. I'm about to go work out, and I got one more meeting, and I'm done. All right, so follow my business pages. Potent Pleasures Bag Popping. Carter Capital is year round. And you can start a tax business with me. If you already have an existing tax business, right now is the time to renew and add on stuff. So let's say if you only had software last year, now is the time to add on and get a web app. What's a web app? Let me show y'all before I hop off. Let me show y'all what a web app looks like. Y'all see my screen, right? Y'all see my screen. Let me show you the web app. So I'm going to my website. Make sure y'all see. Let me know if y'all see. I need y'all to let me know if y'all see. Give me a 1 in the comments if y'all see my screen so I could go right to it for y'all. Drop a 1 in the comments. All right, so I'm going to my website. This is what my web app looks like. I go to my website, I click on services, and I click file my taxes now. A web app is a link. It's just like a mobile app, so your client don't have to download nothing. You don't even have to have a website to have a web app. So imagine starting your own tax business, and your clients can go on this one link and fill out this form. They also get a discount code, and they choose which tax professional that they want to use, whether that's me or anybody on my staff, or whether that's you or someone on your staff if you do taxes. And this integrates with your software. So what happens is once the client fills out their web application for you, you'll get an alert, which is going to be an email telling you, hey, Amari or Cheryl or whoever just filled out a new mobile application for you. And then you'll go into your software, type that code in, and all the information, all the data entry is already done for you. All you have to do is do the money part. So putting in the documents and putting in your fees. That's it. Meaning you only got to type in that W-2, that 1099, or that business income, and let the software do the calculations. You do your due diligence. They sign off and review, and you're done. That takes off at least 10 minutes off your tax preparation. It only takes you 15 minutes to do a tax return, the way I teach it. And that's business or personal. Like, while they filling out their stuff, you could be finishing up the return. Like, if they have paper in person, if you see your clients in person. But if you are, like, literally mobile and you need clients from anywhere in the world, like, that you could just text them a link or email them a link, you need a web app. You don't need them to download anything. You don't need them to, because guess what? They might not download it. But you can always send them that link that they can always click on and fill out this quick form. Y'all saw how quick the form was. They hit next. They take pictures of their documents and they upload it. It's all in your system. So really, 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 really easy. We make all our processes smooth because we have systems. You heard that? Y'all know who the systems lady is. I ain't even got to say it no more. What's up? But yeah, we offering that. So that's an add-on that you can add to your software if you have our software. And like I said, it integrates with your software. And if your client has QuickBooks and they're a business owner, that integrates with our software. So we have easy to use, user-friendly, secure software, and it's affordable, and you get trained on it by yours truly. And not only do you get trained by me, you have a portal that you can go back and watch videos. You have a portal that you can go back and access. You can't hit rewind on me or pick up the phone and call me anytime you want to. However, you have accountability partners in our network, and you also have a portal that you can always go back and rewind, fast forward as many times as you want to, of scenarios of tax returns that we have done. That goes from simple W-2s all the way to complex retirement plans and 401ks and business returns and LLC mixed with a W-2 and figuring out what to deduct and how to keep your client profitable and depreciation. It's so many different scenarios. So all of that is included when you start your tax business. And now this year we're heavy on helping you start a tax business without you ever having to complete a tax return. Just building you a tax team. That tax team could look like you having a street team, somebody that's out there promoting, you having somebody that does your data entry, or you getting this web app so your client can do their own data entry, and you just coming in and doing the physical numbers part of it, or your employee coming in and doing the physical numbers part of it, and you just running payroll every week. Like, it's that simple if you really want to make this money in this recession-proof industry and work with the best. All right, so those are the ways that you can get with me, work with me. If you have any questions about anything, make sure that you shoot me a DM. I am available on all platforms. If you cannot remember, just go to Google and all my information is going to pop up. Just Google Drika M. Carter. You're going to see my podcast. You're going to see my YouTube. You're going to see my Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and all of those other things and ways to contact me. You can text me directly. The number comes to my cell phone. You can email me, of course, or you can just shop on my website, DrikaMCarter.com. Today's Freegame Friday. And, of course, I always want to see you winning and wealthy. Y'all go get y'all some wealth status shirts if your wealth status is loading. If you're not quite where you want to be, but you're on the way, your wealth status is loading. Of course, remember, people that want to see you win, help you win. And as always, I want to see you winning and wealthy. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great weekend.